Shabbat Shalom, Agudis. This week we're in Parshat Toldot, and in this story we have the story of Rebecca and Isaac wanting a child, and Isaac implores God to allow Rebecca to become pregnant, and she does become pregnant. But in doing so, Rebecca experiences a lot of pain and discomfort in her pregnancy. The two children, the twins that are in her womb, are running back and forth or struggling, the text says, and it's causing her so much pain that she cries out, Im ken lama ze anochi. If this is how it's going to be, why did I ever wish for this pregnancy? Why am I like this? Why should this be so? And in our Midrash, in Midrash Rabbi, the rabbis are trying to understand what this phrase, lama ze anochi, really means, and they say that she actually was going and asking other women, is this how your pregnancy was? Did you feel the same way when you were pregnant? And that their response actually was, no, that sounds much worse than what we experienced. And within this little moment of the Midrash, of people sharing and trying to figure out if their experience is similar or different, I think we actually get a lesson about how, a number of lessons. One is the lesson of careful what you wish for. Sometimes the idea of something that you want might have a much more difficult and challenging reality. But I think more importantly, we have the lesson of not assuming that our experience of something is the same as someone else's. So when Rebecca's going around asking, is this how it was for you? Their answer was no, in fact. And I think a lot of times in our lives, we try to find commonalities and we try to find shared experiences with other people, as it should be. But sometimes we jump to the conclusion that the experience that we had of a similar situation is the same as the one that the person we're talking to had. And oftentimes, that's not their experience of a given part of life. And sometimes we need to step back and actually be more curious and kind of inquire, how they are experiencing something so that we can try to understand what they're going through rather than just assuming that they share the exact same experience as us. All of us are unique and individual and experience things differently for so many reasons, from so many different parts of our personalities and circumstances. And we need to be open-hearted, right? And not to just jump to assume that we all live and experience life the same. And this is true for difficult, challenging things in life. And I think it's also true for positive experiences, for joyful elements. Sometimes it's hard to express fully the joy that you experience in a given moment, at a wedding, at a birth of a child, at a bar mitzvah. It's hard to fully share that with people, right? And to fully help them understand what that meant to you, as it's such a personal experience. And so I think we just need to be open and understanding to each other, to be clear that we want to share in their joy, but also we want to be curious and open-hearted about what other people are experiencing without rushing to assume that we understand because we had a similar circumstance. So I bless us as we go forward, that we keep our hearts open, that we keep inquisitive and kind, and also share both in these moments of pain with open-heartedness, but also these moments of great joy. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. See you soon.